chance to check with Mike and Greg, but some of them have potentially serious implications for, not so much for townwide, but in our designated growth zone. And so I'm also staying in touch with MMA about how to approach these changes. So about increasing the number of dwelling units that can be on lot sizes. Lots is the one major thing. One suggestion might be to just eliminate our designated growth zone down the road. But anyway, that's keep you posted on that. The third thing is that I got a request earlier this year about naming the Station 46 bridge, and this gentleman was wondering if we would be interested in in naming it the Veterans Memorial Bridge. That's something that I would put in as a state rep, but I need to have the select board's approval for that. So I don't need to know if that's something that you guys are interested in until the second meeting in September, but I'd have to put in a bill.
Aren't there several veterans already? I just think it would be confusing, that's all.
Well, this would just be the Station 46 bridge
Right.
in Woolwich. I don't know that there's any other ones in Woolwich. I know
I don't think there is
one in
Woolwich,
Dresden, and there's one in, it's a sign, it's a green sign with white lettering. And so anyway, think about it. I'll check back with you guys. I think that was it.
Okay, Dale?
Yeah, everybody's talking with Fidium, I guess, so I'm gonna put my 2 cents worth in. My telephone died today, and I have Consolidated, who is Fidium. It's gonna be the 28th before they come to fix my telephone. That's a week. I have a business line I'm supposed to have. It's supposed to be repaired within 24 hours. So this is what we're getting into.
So one was, so the guy I just finished talking to, I'd be happy to call him and see. He said,
It
have
took me
anybody?
2.5 hours to get to talk to a person.
Well, no, I have the guy's cell phone number. I can give it to you.
Oh, you mean the guy that's going around?
I don't know where he was the guy who was here on Saturday.
The Fidium guy, probably, right?
Yeah, but I don't, so.
Well, he's already been to my house.
Okay.
They're coming back Monday to hook me up with Fidium.
Oh.
But
Maybe.
I don't have anything to hook up right now because I have no phone.
Well,
And my
maybe.
cell phone don't work at home.
Yeah.
I have to drive down the road to use any type of communication at all.
You should ask him while he's there on Monday. I mean, I know you will, but.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
okay.
anyway, I'm not real happy
Okay.
with
Okay.
Consolidated, Fidium, whoever.
Okay.
Dale. Yeah, Fidium.
That's probably the same guy.
Probably.
It is.
Yeah.
He was a real nice guy.
Yeah.
What did you say, Dale? They said they'd come fix it?
28th.
Okay.
That's a week.
Yeah.
Anything else, Dale?
Nope, I'm good. I'm done reading.
Jason?
Just real quick, Woolwich Day, it's been talked about. I think it was very good, very successful, and a lot of people do a lot of work, and it was a great day. The other thing I want to say is, every year I kind of do this. I think it's commendable that the select board and the town administrator and the staff and everybody, fire department, people do a lot of things around here. Like you fixed the toilet the other day. Tommy came down and screwed down the ramp. I know what Kim, Allison, Dale, whatever. Everybody's always doing something, and I just think that that's a commendable thing that everybody does. Last thing I have real quick. If nobody objects, Tommy and I think he's done more work than I have, but we're going to be working on a map for the snow plowing contractors, and what it will do is help. It's going to be something that we put out publicly that you'll be able to see that, the green route is David King guy plowing it, and so and so and so and so, and I think we're going to finalize that maybe this coming.
Something that we can post on the
Yep.
town website, so
Yep.
if somebody on Hockomock Road has a problem, they know who's plowing the Hockomock Road.
Yeah.
Contract to plow it.
I would think we would want.
Contractor directly.
That's right. I think we would want the contract to be contacted first, and then if things get bigger than that, then it is what it is. But yeah, and obviously it might even go out with the tax bills or something, right?
Sure, we could.
A mailing, I mean, whatever. So anyway, we're going to work on it the next week, so by the next meeting, we'll be ready. Sound right, Don?
Yep,
That's it.
sounds good.
I just wanted to touch base on what we were talking about downstairs, that there's an awful lot of misinformation out there right now on the social media. And we will be scheduling a meeting. We're gonna be setting the mill rate on the 17th of September. And we will schedule a town-wide meeting, and everybody can come to it. We'll talk to them about the whole tax issue and everything. I talked to a lot of people Saturday. Everybody I talked to seemed to understand what's going on. People have to understand that the town budget is only 30 cents on the dollar of what we have to collect. 70 cents of every dollar we collect goes on the other side of the river to either the county or RSU 1. I'm not throwing either one of them under the budget, under the bus. I'm just stating a fact that at the town meeting, there will be no extra money from this revamp. We have a target number that we have to raise, a little under 2.8 million that the town voted on in the town meeting. We have to raise the money for the school and the money for the county, and that's it. There will be no extra money. Nobody's getting a raise, we're not planning any new projects or anything else. So once we obtain the amount of money that it's a simple mathematical equation. We take the valuation of the town and what we need to raise, divide one into the other, and it comes out with a mill rate. It's basically, that's an oversimplification, but that's it. But we have an increase of about $385,000 from the school, from the RSU 1 this year, and the county went up from $1,017,000 up to $1,144,000. So we cannot absorb that. We've got to. I just think it's a shame that there's so many people stating facts that aren't facts on the social media. I wish that everybody would just hold off until we set the mill rate, and then we'll have a meeting and we'll do the best we can. Public comments now is the time. Anybody in the public want to talk to us about anything?
The first one from the public to say, yay for Woolwich Day, and thanks to everybody here and the fire department and Frank and Truly for parking, and a really good job was done by everybody. It's because it was a team effort.
And we gotta, I'm remiss in not mentioning our chef that stood behind that hot grill all day long and cooked hot dogs and hamburgers, and
Smoke inhalations.
everybody was thrilled with them. Tom?
Yeah, sorry I couldn't make it. The sailing was good, though, I should tell you.
Yeah.
On Saturday. Anyway, I do have a few things to mention. I've observed, and it continues to stay the same, as far as the solar panels at the dump. Have some evergreens growing, which is going to impact the percentage of solar gain to the electric service for the town. Just thought to mention that for maintenance, that maybe somebody should take care of that. And what might help is if we can get that information back online as far as what the actual solar output is on a daily basis, weekly basis, or that was done way back when.
I agree.
Put the information out there to say, here's what we're gaining or what the status is of the solar panels. And regarding the comprehensive plan, I haven't seen anything. I don't know if there's anything on the agenda to come up with a comprehensive plan renewal, since we are a bit out of date on that. But that really should be addressed to get ahead of what is probably coming. If I had to guess, regional planning is a topic that keeps popping, and you all are probably more in tune with it than I am, but regional planning is a buzzword that we as a town probably don't want to take over what we're trying to do as a town. A comprehensive plan update would be a way to get ahead of that. So just a suggestion that agenda sooner than later. And one other item, I don't know if anybody's familiar with the food ordinance that's taking place around the different towns of Maine. Some towns have adopted their food ordinance that protects them as far as how local farms can handle food, sale of it, and transfer of it, and so forth. And it protects the local residents. We don't have many operating farms in town, to my knowledge, so it may not be.
But we have one.
We do have one.
We have a food ordinance.
We passed one.
Yeah.
We do have a food
Yep.
ordinance.
Yep.
Sovereignty. on it?
Food sovereignty, at least 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have an ordinance on it.
Should be on the website.
Maybe
I'll
yeah.
check.
Yeah, yeah,
How about we get you a copy? We'll get you a
Yeah.
copy of it.
It's
yeah.
not on the website.
Oh,
It's not,
And,
okay.
but it's in the book downstairs.
so it exists.
So it's there.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Okay,
Great, thanks.
thank you.
Hey, David, I got one.
I agree with you
one
about the
additional thing
solar
I forgot to mention.
information.
I wanted to thank Kim for working with me today to finalize sending the personnel policy off to the lawyer. So we've got that. That's now in the works. So we're just going to wait for her feedback.
How many pages did it end up?
You don't know. 38.
38? Hey, it was, what, 46 when we started?
Oh, God.
You have to understand, when we first came up with personnel policy, it was one page.
There's probably one person.
And now we're up to 38. And who says life isn't getting more complicated?
Right.
Town administrator's report, Kim.
All right, I reached out to a company that is from Pittsburgh. They will be cleaning the outhouse next week, pumping it out. Nicole and Justin will be here this Friday. They're gonna start with the meetings at 9 o'clock in the morning. They'll be here, I think 9 to 3 is the hours they've designated, and they'll be here next Tuesday and Wednesday. They've added another day, and they'll be the following Friday.
Also 9 to 3?
9, I think it's 9 to 3. It should say on the letter 9 to 4. I'm not
Are they
sure.
still taking,
I talked to Nicole yesterday, because we had a lady, and I talked to Justin last week. They were inundated with phone
Right.
calls. Justin's voicemail was full because he can only allow 100 messages, and, he was trying to get to it. He had very positive things to say about the people in Woolwich. He said, everybody was very pleasant, and he's getting to them as fast as they can. Email would be best.
email is
so-
what I've been sending,
Yes.
I've been suggesting.
Yeah, and a lady was in yesterday saying she has not heard. I called Nicole right up. She set a time for her like that.
Mhm.
They're working the best they can. They
Okay.
sent out, 3,000 letters, so they're trying to deal with everybody who's reaching out to them.
Okay.
So I had asked Tommy, because I had told Nicole that I would come in, and she said she didn't need me to be. And she's never
On
really
Friday?
set the alarm or done the crash bar, so Tommy, if he's available, maybe to just kind of, I want them to try to do the alarm, just so they're familiar with it. But I don't know if they know how to set the crash bar, or, because I don't want anybody going through my office, so kind of just reroute, maybe put
So
some
they're gonna
signs
meet
up
out
or
front?
whatever. They were gonna do it up here.
Oh, okay.
Which I need to talk to her to see if they have internet access.
Hmm.
And I don't know why they wouldn't do it downstairs when they have the 3 computers right there. So I'll reach out to Nicole.
Oh, I see, going through the
Like
other
they used
side,
to,
right,
yeah.
okay,
I don't want
gotcha.
people traipsing through my
Right,
office.
right.
So I would just,
Okay.
if they want to do the front door, that's fine, and then that way people
Okay.
can go that way.
Okay.
Can I just touch on, so is
Absolutely.
anybody, I've used the new alarm pad in the back
Yes.
office. Has anybody else done that yet?
No, you told me that.
All right, so there is no enter button.
Oh,
I set the alarm off the other day, it's an on-off button.
Yes, it is.
So I
It's
set
a
it
brand
off,
new control
and I
panel.
pushed all of them. And,
Yes.
but I called right away, and she said, read me all the buttons, and the woman's like, what's the number 1 button say? I go, 1. And I go, but I don't think
But
that's
it's
gonna do
in the
it.
same spot.
It is the
as
same
enter
spot, but
button.
I guess I didn't catch that on-off would be enter.
Okay.
So
It's
the-
not new, the old one, I mean,
So-
right out here is
so
the
how do
same.
you
Yes.
set it now?
So it's in the inner office is what I'm gonna call it.
Yeah.
So it says on, off, not enter. You know how we
But it's
always.
in the same spot.
Yeah, so right there, if you go over there, you'll see
Right.
an enter button, but it is in the same spot, but I'm a little slow, I guess, but
Yeah.
So you use the on-off
you
button?
use the on-off button, yeah.
Tim, they're coming at 8 or 9.
They said they'd be here around 8:30, 8:45, which She has my cell phone number, so if she,
I've
you
got
know,
something at
sets off the
9,
alarm, she can
otherwise I
call
would
me
do
and I
it.
can tell her how to do
Can
it.
you
I
do
just
it?
don't know if she knows how to set
Yeah,
a
I-
crash bar, whatever, you know, anything that goes wrong, so.
All right, so I'll.
Dale mentioned, you know, if they were open to the public, if people could come to the meetings, and I don't see why not, if, you know, when the select board wanted to see the process,
Consolidated.
you know? That leads me into my other segue of what Jason just brought up about the keypads. So we had issues with the keypads where this one down in the inner office was saying, you know, convoluted words. So we had a gentleman from Seacoast come, he took this keypad from the downstairs office, put it in the inner office, which that downstairs office and the keypad downstairs are tied together, which Tommy and Jason figured out, because when they said it, it said that, you know, the outside office. So they came back the next day, changed it around, and then we were getting calls from Seacoast because the fire chief's door was continuously going off. And I'm like, okay, so I kept going over there and resetting it, and it kept going off, and finally I said, could you, obviously everything's fine, it's an issue, can you just put the system on test and, you know, we'll deal with it later. So I spoke with a gentleman, Jake, he's coming next week, and he's gonna give me quotes on, because the system that we have, they just took everything from Cunningham and whoever it was before that. We cannot replace the keypad, or we can replace the keypads, but we can't put any new codes in there. So right now Nicole and Justin are using my number. I've given my number to other people too, and it's, you know, if we're gonna have other people be employed or I move on, you know, it'd be nice to get a new keypad. It's also going to separate the EMS department and the town office, because a lot of times when this keypad here sets that one off. And a lot of times when I leave or I come in the morning, there's not a single person here, and that downstairs alarm is not set, and this door is wide open, you know. But that's fine, but, you know, there's no security downstairs. So he's gonna separate this, so.
Oh, great.
Yes, so this will be its own entity, and then the downstairs will be its own entity,
I don't know why
so.
they couldn't do this.
I don't know, you know, so we'll get a quote. I think it's just gonna be a lot easier. They're gonna put a new, thing on your door, so that will sensor. So that'll get taken care of. They're gonna check the fire panel and all that, so. That's all I have.
Yay.
Thank you. Road commissioners report.
Jack did not say, the only thing he said was that they had an issue with a guardrail.
Yes.
You know about
I
that?
can, real quick. So if you guys looked in the signature file,
Yeah, the DOT letter.
Yeah, the bridge inspection report came back. So one's about the bridge that's discontinued, so we're not going to talk about that at the end of George Wright Road. But the other one was the Hedge Bridge, and they had a concern. The road got raised a few years ago because of the Androscoggin Valley Water Conservation Project, and the guardrail's like 6 or 8 inches shorter. So he's worked with them, they're fine with it. You know, like, was this going to be a liability problem for the town or some issue? And I guess not. I guess that they just wanted to point it out. There's guardrail there. You're familiar with it, right? Up there. But anyway.
Wait, on Hedgebridge?
Yeah, on the 2 culverts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the guardrail's just too low?
Well, yeah, it's
No, the road's too high.
Yeah, right,
Yeah, the
yeah.
road's
what
a
happened.
little higher than the culvert.
I know you probably don't have an answer to this, but why did they bother and inspect the bridge we've been,
In case it reopens,
If
is
you
what
read that,
it
it
said.
says, if you read that,
Yeah.
it says, if you're planning on reopening it, contact us. So, anyway, the only other thing I might add under that is the culvert replacement got done today. It's not paved yet. It went fine on all staves. Didn't seem like too many people were upset. And there's some 150 tires or whatever.
Yeah, your dad was trying
There's at
to
least
give them
100.
away on
There's 3
Facebook.
dump truck loads. And so that's part of it's already in the cost that we'll figure it out.
Where do you take it?
Well, we found another company that will take them by the ton, and so hopefully we can
Where
dispose
was
of
all this things come? People just been chucking them?
Well, no, what happened was, the culvert was too short technically.
Yeah.
It was probably put in the 60s. And so the tires were used as head walls.
Oh.
So they were laid up. So somebody probably thought it was a great idea. There was no radial tires.
all biased?
But the trouble is, and that was the biggest problem with this culvert thing, is it was deep. It's very deep.
Are there any
And
use
there's a
for
lot of
that?
tires.
No, not 100 years old.
What's that?
Nothing.
What'd you say? You want the tires?
They're not 100 years old.
No. Oh, they're not. Well,
They kind of can be.
70s.
One of those tires is mine.
Now, we volunteer.
Well, we'd like you
Yeah,
to
let's take it
identify
down.
it, Dan.
Sorry. Anyway,
Did he say that we could haul all the tires up to his place because he put them in?
yeah, Dale said he built the walls when he was a kid. Anyway, all right,
All right.
that's it.
So, codes officer issued one building permit, accessory structure on the River Road, 3 internal plumbing permits. Lloyd's Fix and Go, 115 Middle Road Car and Truck Repair Garage, business site plans, public hearing Monday, September 8th. Signs, approved new signage for the mobile gas station at 49 Main Street. Complaints, removed several signs in violation of the sign ordinance. That's Mike's report. EMS Director, Danny.
Yeah, short report. So far, we've responded to 28 calls this month, and it's the 20th. 28 patients seen, 22 transported. We called MC1 6 times, and Bath and Wiscasset once each when both of our trucks were on other calls, and we just called them in to take care of the third call. We also responded mutual aid to Wiscasset once, Dresden once, and Richmond once when every ambulance in the area was out of service. Except, they were all busy. Even Gardner was busy, everyone else. So they called for us, and we got extra crew and made sure they went. So, the only other thing is, thanks to Zach Miller and Frank Petrulli for the community picnic, helping out there at the table. And Frank loves traffic, directing it. So, very good at it. Also to Phil Davis from Saginaw County EMA, who brought Chaos, the Wonder Dog, his disaster support dog, and they got a lot of good feedback for county emergency management stuff. And we got some people to sign up for the town email newsletter as well. So, and that is my report.
Okay. Fire Chief, Sean.
16 calls so far this month. It's been a busy little spell lately, as far as accidents go and such. DOT called me the other day, and Jason and I spoke already a little bit about the project for 2027 for the River Road bridge, or culvert, whatever you want to call it, replacement. He was inquiring any concerns I had with public safety, and I expressed my concerns, and said that we would follow up. And,
Do you want to come to the meeting we're having with him next?
absolutely.
Okay, all right.
And I think the sheriff's office needs to be there as
Okay.
well.
Is that gonna affect North Station? It will, won't it? Well,
That's going to affect everything.
will be North Station?
I'm more
is not
concerned
gonna-
with the schools than anything.
Is
Yeah.
the culvert between North Station and Middle
That's all I
Road?
saw, yeah, that's all I saw.
So you're gonna have to go to River Road if you take a truck from North Station?
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta get a head count on how many residents are past that culvert.
Yeah, that's the one that's just below
Between
Chop
the North
Point.
Woolwich Church and the
Yeah,
Chop Point.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So to make that public for the camera, I guess, right? So that is September
4th at 4:30.
3rd, 4th.
Third, September 3rd at 4:30.
Can you
September
contact
24th.
the sheriff's office?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let them know.
Extended invitation.
That's the select board meeting that day.
Right, we're
It
at the
is,
meeting
yeah.
before.
Yeah, I mean, she said he has a PowerPoint.
He has a PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, he's gonna come to the select board meeting, okay.
Yes,
It's not a separate
yeah.
meeting.
I said
Okay.
5, and then he said he had a PowerPoint presentation or handouts, and I said, we can accommodate anyone, but let's
Yeah.
get you at 4:30, so
Yeah,
that
we'll
way
do
you
it
have a
right-
little bit more time
Do
to
it right up here,
do
right?
a presentation, yeah.
Okay.
And we'll record it.
Sure,
Well, it'll, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
yep, may as well.
Yeah, actually, school maybe.
I contacted Dave,
Okay.
because he has it on his calendar.
Okay.
Is it
Yeah.
right
here. Anything else, Sean?
The bulkhead replacement, folks, well, came in contact with me earlier last week, I think, about a letter of support. In turn, I got a hold of them and was happy to provide a letter, provided they give me reason why to support it. How's it going to benefit the fire department? She called me this afternoon and we had a good conversation about it, and she wasn't really sure how to answer that.
What is that?
They were going to be sending me some information on it as far as how it will benefit the town as far as the fire department goes. I told her, I said, historically speaking, I said, we haven't been able to use it for years. I said, it just hasn't been safe enough. It's not, it won't hold the weight. I said, so we haven't, I said, as long as I've been on the department, it's been 15 years, I said, I've never seen a truck down there.
That's the Days Ferry. Yeah.
Yeah, so she wasn't aware of all that. So anyway, they've sent me an email within the last hour, actually, that she forwarded this and attached a couple folks that have the details of all that. So once they send me that, I told I'd be more than happy to, provide a letter of support once I know how it can help. So anyway, so that's just where we're at with that. And I think that's it. I reached out to the Reno again the other day and put it back on his mind at North Station. So that's where I'm at.
How did the patching of the leak?
Oh, the patching of the leak went well, and knock on wood, it's holding steady. So
JD Weld hose clamps?
a couple of pieces. They used some rubber and some clamps, and got it to clamp well. So knock on wood, as long as it's not highly pressurized between now and whenever it lets go, we'll be good. So, but it is on northeast radar as far as replacement. And it should be, he has to put eyes on it, so they're going to come look at it and put eyes on it, because they don't know if that was a piece that was replaced when engine 3's pump was replaced or not. So they're going to take a look at that. But anyway, that's where we're at. So.
Any questions?
I was just gonna thank you guys for found myself on Route 1 multiple times the other day with the rerouting onto Shaw Road, and I thought that went extremely smoothly. People who live on that road seemed very happy. I mean, you kind of have to go slow anyway, but anyway, you guys moved people along very well.
We're pretty good at it now.
Yes, yes.
We're very fortunate. I was very thankful. I put a nice Facebook post up this morning thanking Wisconsin Fire. They helped a little as well.
Yeah.
The sheriff's office decided to reconstruct that, so we were tied up for almost 3 hours.
I can't believe that I did it a second time, but.
I did want to ask you real quick about that unpermitted burn on Walk Road.
Yeah, we had a conversation with them, and they had not realized that campfires also include no burning. The state is still under a red flag warning right now until further notice. The little tease of rain we got the other day didn't do a darn thing for that. So
When we came by it was very noticeable.
Yeah. No, within 20 minutes they had a hose on it, and we had to just come. I said, I'm not here to. I said, I'm not going to have a forestry come out. I said, just conversational education, and until we get some rain, I don't care if it's a campfire, it's marshmallows, nothing. Nope.
Okay, so actually that's a question that I have, right? Even if it's marked in stone, remember somebody asked us the other day about that.
When we're under a red flag warning, it's nothing.
And I'm sure Jason can follow up with this, but I was digging out back of my place the other day with my backhoe, and I was down 3.5 feet, and it was like powder.
Yeah, it is dry.
It is extremely dry. And,
What about-
and if that fire had got away from them,
What about those solo stoves?
Nothing.
No, okay.
Nothing.
The guy behind you tells her not.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
But you do allow the propane ones, right?
I mean, you can do propane. If it's
No,
not
maybe
gonna
I
have
mean, we
fire.
had quite a fire on Woolwich Day.
You didn't tell me these things.
Yeah. No, I mean, propane is its own entity. It's not
Somebody
gonna
got
have.
into the charcoal.
Yeah,
You
but
don't
that
have
charcoal
parts
that was
for
going
propane.
everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for that.
It might be worth posting that for the public,
Yeah.
just to say, a burn is not just having a brush pile fire. A burn is having a campfire.
Yeah.
No open campfires when there's that red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to write up a post and we can put it on
Yeah, I
the
can.
website or
Yeah.
something?
I shared one of the worst ones the other day.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We all think it doesn't apply to us.
I know, right? Yeah.
We could see them driving by. I mean, it was
Somebody asked us at Woolwich Day, and I was like, I don't think so.
that is out of there. We all All right, thanks, Sean. Old business, nothing? That's good. New business, MMA convention.
Yes, the MMA convention, annual convention is October 8th this year, 8th and 9th, which falls on a Wednesday. Candace and I usually attend, so I just want to get the approval of the board to close down that day. It's on the planning board this year.
On the 8th or the 9th?
Well, it's both days.
Yeah.
Candace and I attended Wednesday last year, and then I went Thursday because they were discussing that paid family medical leave.
Okay.
I looked at the agenda this year, and there's nothing that I need to attend, but I want Candace to go because they're talking about all the dog licensing, which is a new program that nobody can understand.
Yep.
In the fisheries, all the updates are vital, so, it's learning all compacted into one, so.
See, oops, go ahead.
I was gonna say, is there anything about housing, some of the new housing laws?
There might be.
If there are, I think I
scanned
might
over.
want to go for that. Okay.
Okay, so you wanna close down for just Wednesday?
Yes.
Maybe open on Thursday?
Yep.
Yeah. And that's not a meeting, we meet the week before anyway.
Yes, first. It's not a select board member.
Is there an admission to
Post it
that?
every-
Yes.
post it every way you can.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
CMP poll permit, we have a poll permit here for CMP. Middle Road by the Sam Moore Road.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
is that a new one or a replacement?
The little sketch right there, house number 66 on Sam Moore Road, they gotta put a new pole.
Oh,
10
looks like it's right in between that.
Is it in front of the field?
That's probably the
The
new
new
building.
pole is gonna be a middle road, they need it for some reason to get the number 66 Sam Moore.
Oh, probably going in the, through the back,
So-
right?
Motion to grant the pole permit,
No.
You okay with it?
So moved.
Yeah.
Second?
Yep.
okay, those in favor?
Yeah, pretty good.
Is that a newly built, is that a newly built house?
If you want
It
to.
is
You
not
got
there
anything on
yet.
the new business other?
Yep.
I have that right there.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it is a quick claim deed. I'm very, very, very pleased to report that she has paid off her taxes in full. And she has been foreclosed on for 3 years.
Okay.
She worked diligently and she has paid off all of her taxes.
Which address is this?
Motion to grant
I'm sorry?
this quick
Where?
claim deed. Somebody that's
Over
paid
Miller
off
Drive.
all their taxes, I
So
would
moved.
prefer not to say the name.
Second.
So moved,
Great.
yeah.
Those in favor? Okay, there's a set, place for me to sign, and place for all of you to sign as well.
For who? All of us?
I don't want to say it, you read it.
Okay. I think I know who it is.
Somebody that's very proud of the fact they finally caught up and paid off
Yeah,
their
no, I
taxes.
think I know who it is.
So this is proof that our system works.
Well, it's nice because before the commitment, I said, if you can get it done before the commitment, I can get your homestead back on your property. And she worked hard.
Yeah. That's
So-
great.
Yeah, I have full 25,000.
Yes, so that will help her tremendously.
You sign above or below you.
Yeah. it's-
Hey, David, there's a couple things that you left out in the,
What's that?
there's a couple things that you left out with our
Property
tax,
tax.
yeah, property taxes. The fact that it was probably gonna go up to $18 per thousand this year.
Well, right, it was important to note that the mill rate was going to go up.
Right.
Even if there was no reevaluation or no nothing, and the mill rate was going to go up this year. And you're right, we estimate there would be at least 18.
And remind everybody to apply for a homestead exemption.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get, and that's the other thing, anybody
Just send it back.
this year with the new reval, everybody's gonna get 100% of their tree growth, open space, homestead exemption, anything that they weren't getting a partial of before, they'll now get full benefit of it. And so, that's gonna help, you know, I mean, the state is talking about bumping the exemption up to $65,000 or something, but again, they
Yes or no?
don't reimburse us at that at 100%.
Right, that's why I've never supported increasing the homestead exemption unless they're
Because
increasing the
part of it comes out of your
reimbursement.
left pocket and goes into your right pocket.
Yeah.
You turn around and refund it.
Yeah.
Makes our mill rate go up.
Although it is a percentage, so if it went up 65,
You gain some.
Well, yeah, right.
yeah, but there is a stakeholder group that, or some kind of workforce, task force on property tax, because there were a whole bunch of property tax relief bills, some of which I put in, some of which passed, but still waiting for money. But anyway, a whole bunch of that stuff is being looked at. Supposedly, they're gonna come back in January with some ideas about property tax relief. I mean, they know, they're familiar with, issues with seniors, issues with, reimbursements to municipalities. I'm planning to pay attention to that. MMA has promised to keep some of those of us who are interested up
I
on the
see that
update
there
on
is a
that.
movement online, at least, that it's gaining a lot of popularity, that seniors would be tax exempt from house, for their primary house. They can't do that. I mean, there's so
That would
many
impact
seniors,
people,
there's so many
uh,
seniors in this state that, you know, I mean, we.
Tax burden's gotta fall somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's all we'll do is put it back on the, yeah, and the other thing is, and I'm probably gonna get shot for saying this, but there are probably many seniors that are well able to pay their taxes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and I mean, obviously, you know, I work for many different people that have pretty large homes, right?
Well, and as we know, the original one was never means tested. I've been telling everybody about what we're doing with the
Yeah.
property tax fairness credit, which was again just increased, and we, you know, when we do an addition, the town does an additional reimbursement for that.
Before we adjourn, I need a motion to go into executive session for personnel
Oh,
issue.
yeah.
So
Yes.
moved.
Second.
Those in favor? Okay, we'll go downstairs and have an executive session.
Kim, did you have something?
Oh, I was just gonna tell Allison, did you read the minutes at all? Did you know that we passed the tax club?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
yeah.
We should probably put that in, think about sending something like that out in the
Well,
tax
that
bill,
won't
too.
go into, we have to put it on.
Oh, next year,
the
okay.
warrant article.
Yeah.
But we should put information about to sign up for.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. How to start making a list.
It's Colburn. It's located in the Methodist Church of what?
Yeah, it's called the Chop Street. It's called the Chop Street, and it's on Route 128 River Road.
Route 128?
It's 128, you know.
That's gonna be a mess.